everybody, this is Brian from Redrock. We're here to show you brand new for NAB 2016 the Eclipse family of products, really designed to help solo operators and small crews get more from their gear and do more. The first thing at sort of the heart of this, these are all interconnected products, is our new Atlas motors. These motors are completely self-contained, so this is the entire motor and the base station, and it's multi-channel and daisy chainable. So you can see here, we actually have a focus and iris. We also have a zoom capability as well. This just happens to be a prime lens. And what's really nice about these, it's got a lot of nice features. It's got a built-in OLED display. I can actually just change channels by moving this little knob here on it. All of these lighting, you'll see here in a moment, are all programmable, and they give you alerts and status. So one of the things that we'll talk about in a moment, when I turn on the camera run stop, you'll see that everything turns red and gives you a tally light. You can configure that to be any color, any brightness, any information, battery alerts, and so forth. In addition to that, last year we demonstrated Halo. This is our first release product of that technology. It's called Halo Solo. This is a focus tracking system, and what's really cool about the Eclipse products is they all work together. So you can see there's a little Canon LPE6 battery on the back of this. This is powering the motor, and this is powering the Halo Solo. This is the entire system that you would need to actually use Halo for focus tracking on a camera such as a Sony Alpha or really anything else. Omar is demonstrating it here. So we have the single motor. We actually have the Halo Solo that's beneath. And you can see as he's moving it around, it actually gives you the readout of information here. And when he engages Halo Solo, you can see that actually things turn blue, so you know that you're active. And as people walk by, it's probably snapping the focus to them. And it's a really great way for gimbal operators, anybody who just wants to have focus tracking on their subject, to add that to their kit. The other piece that we have here is we call the monitor. It's called Orbit. This is a monitor gimbal. It's a monitor positioning system. So I can actually, using the navigator grip we'll talk about in a second, be able to adjust the position of the monitor without actually lifting my finger up. So it's a real nice way to kind of position the monitor. What people really like is the follow me feature. So again, Omar is going to demonstrate you can actually press a button and have it automatically tilt based on the height of the gimbal. So that gives you the range of movement with also the ability to frame accurately and see your monitor and not have to worry about where that is. Behind a lot of these pieces here I'm going to show you is our navigator grip. This is over here, and this is actually now a 7-in-1 grip. It includes the pieces of our finger wheel, but now we actually have a 2-channel of finger wheel. I'm using my fingers here. This pad is a programmable pad. The first preset is for zoom, so I can actually use this for zoom. The second is for orbit, which I demonstrated earlier was the ability to adjust the monitor. The third has an integrated gimbal pan and tilt with a roll trim, so I can actually use this to operate my DJI or Movi gimbal, or really any other gimbal that has S-Bus or PPM or PWM. So it's a really nice way to have all of those features built into just this one pad. And as we saw before, I can actually press and it has camera, record, and stop. The last piece I'll show you about this, if you want to come around, this is the first motor that has integrated S-Bus capabilities, which means you can plug it directly into your drone. Here what we've done is, if you can imagine, this is the piece on a standard aerial copter, such as the new M600 from DJI. I have actually mapped it to this particular control, and the motor is actually moving here. So what's nice about these is you can actually leverage your existing transmitter, your existing power system from your drone or gimbal, and plug it right in. There's a very minimal amount of technology and weight that's added to give you focus control, give you camera run stop, and so forth. So that's a quick view of the things that we have new. Is the Eclipse system from Redrock Micro.